Have you ever wondered where your food comes from? Let's say you ate an apple at lunch today. That apple was most likely grown on an apple farm in another state, planted, picked, and handled by someone that you don't even know. Then the apples are driven in a truck across the country to a grocery store that is owned by someone you most likely don't even know. By the time you actually get the apple, it has passed through hundreds of hands that are full of nasty germs and pesticides. If you ask me, I think it is nice to know where our food comes from. I think the producers need to keep things as sanitary as possible so us as the consumers can lead a healthier lifestyle. We need to start paying more attention to things like this so we can develop a healthy eating habits, and it is also important to make sure that the foods we consume are being clean and that they are fresh. Some different ways on how you can develop healthy eating habits are to always try and plan 3 meals a day, because it's important to stay nourished throughout the day so the body doesn't become too weak. And always eat breakfast. If you're going to skip a meal, choose supper because it's the last meal of the day. Because when you go to sleep, the body's metabolism slows way down and the food then sits longer in the stomach, which causes you to gain weight. Don't let yourself become hungry, because then the chances are you will overeat at mealtime. Overeating loads the digestive system and can cause it to slow down. Drink lots of water. Water is good for your skin and it keeps it replenished. Maybe try drinking a cup of water every hour. This will help you feel full, and then overeating is less of an issue. While eating, try slowing down. Don't inhale your food. Take your time. If you take the time to chew your food thoroughly, it will help your digestive system out a lot in the long run. Eat more fruits and vegetables because they will keep you fuller longer, and they are a good source of nutrients, and they have less fat in them. Choose organic products to eliminate chemical intake. Chemicals are harmful to our bodies. For example, if you get to decide if you want to have sea salt or refined salt, pick sea salt because it actually helps cleanse the body, and refined salt raises your blood pressure. Also, keeping a positive attitude makes all of these a lot easier. If you stick to it, it will become easier for you and you will see the results in the long run. Now we're going to talk about foods that actually help us lose weight. Many people who try to lose weight either take a bunch of medicine and weight loss pills, or they even starve themselves, which is very unhealthy for the body. Some healthier ways to lose weight are to eat healthier and maybe think about eating more foods with negative calories. Yes, I said negative calories. They are called negative calories because you burn more calories eating the food than the actual amount of calories that are in the food. Some examples of negative calorie foods that the national news website states are things like tart cherries, some different seafoods, apples, avocados, watermelon, tomatoes, celery, bananas, cup noodles, and grapefruit. And there are many more. The website that I found when I was in my nutrition class, it's called choosemyplate.gov. And on this website, you can do many things. You can plan your daily foods, and you can put, there are many different nutrition tips and recipes on this website. There is a link that says weight management and calories, which I've already clicked on it. And on this link, you can track your weight and calories every day to figure out how many calories you should consume to burn enough calories to lose weight. There's also a super tracker on here, and in this super tracker, it helps you plan, analyze, and track your daily diet and physical activity. So you can track all your calories, all your intake, and put your physical activity in it as well. Also, there are many great websites to figure out what actual weight you should be for your personal age and height. I personally think that this is a good way to start because it will let you know if you are at a healthy weight or not. Most of these websites also tell you your BMI, which is your body mass index, what it should be. This is the amount of fat that you have in your body. You can also buy scales to figure out how much fat you have in your body, but these aren't always so accurate because they just measure your whole weight, and that isn't very accurate because it doesn't measure the actual muscle in your body, and muscle weighs more than fat. So don't always go by these. Now we're going to talk about the obesity in children and adults. Children need someone that they can look up to. Parents and guardians need to be a good role model for this because children are going to pick up their bad eating habits from their parents. So we need to be teaching them good habits so they can have a healthy future. It is good to start practicing eating healthy habits at a young age so it sticks to the child's head and that is what they're used to, and it keeps them having good eating habits. Centers for the Disease Control Prevention state that obesity in October of 2011 affected 17% of all children and adolescents in the United States, triple their rate from just one generation ago. So get your children up and go outside. Go for a walk to the park or ride bikes or do whatever to get them out of the house. By discussing these tips and solutions of eating healthier and taking better care of ourselves is very important to everyone's lives. They all will help us out in the long run, and they will lead us to a happier life because if you feel good and you're comfortable with your body, then you're going to be happy. It just takes time and a lot of effort to get to the body you want. If you really want it and put your mind to it, you'll get there. And this is my audience. Thank you.